What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the road to beautiful Bacalar, one of the best, the best option when there's sargassum in Cancun, Puerto Morelos, Tulum, Playa del Carmen. This video is all about how to get there in style, luxury, and also where to stay when we get there, and a few huge mistakes to avoid. So guys, vamos para Bacalar. Let's do this. So guys, first thing first, transport. You have options. You can ride in the ADO, but if you're like us and you want to bring a ton of snacks, football, volleyball, all your fun stuff, you're going to want to rent a car. We got this sweet BMW SUV from Car to Go. I'm going to link that in the pinned comment below. You get 10% off your car rental with the code Rope Monster. And man, this thing is sweet, and the price even sweeter, no hassle. I got Agustina with me. We're going to celebrate her birthday. Let's try these media lunas that she's been raving about. Nom nom nom. Guys, one last important detail. No matter where you want to start this journey from, it could even be the Cancun airport. Steven and his company will deliver the car right to you for an extra fee, which is actually a very reasonable fee considering you get to save about 3 hours messing around with the rental car companies at the airport. You also get to avoid all the hidden fees and then get on the open road. Guys, make sure to pay attention during this video. I'm going to show you one part where you have a decision on the drive down here, and if you make the wrong decision, it could cost you thousands of pesos, so pay close attention. And so guys, this is an Argentinian tradition. We've got the beautiful Agustina here.
Hello.
And this is what they do on road trips. You have to get the media lunas and the ham and cheese.
And of course the mate.
And you gotta have the mate. So we're doing it her way. It's her birthday. So guys, leave Agustina some birthday love in the comments below. Provecho corazón de melón. Agustina's got all the tricks right here. I'm not sure what exactly she's doing, but she keeps feeding me, so I'm happy. And guys, you have options. If you want to take the ADO bus all the way down to Bacalar, I'll have to revisit the price point on that. I think it was something like 500 pesos last time I did it, and it takes 4 hours. If you drive, it takes maybe 3 hours, 20 minutes, 3.5 hours. Or you can actually take the Train Maya. That's its own little thing. I actually did a video, if you're interested in the Train Maya. I took the Train Maya back from Bacalar to Playa del Carmen, and so no spoilers on that. You got to watch the video. I'll link it in the description and the pinned comment below. All right, guys, mate wasted. All right, my friends, we're here in Tulum. Now, I'm gonna hit you with a number of pro tips along the way. Fill up your tank here before you leave Tulum, and if you're a coffee guy and not a mate guy, I totally get that. So you're gonna wanna hit this Go Mart right here. They have the best cappuccino machine, and you're gonna want a coffee for this next stretch because there's not much out there. And so you're gonna look for this machine right here. You're gonna go cappuccino. We're gonna get absolutely Java wasted with the extra grande. We're gonna go whole milk, no syrup because we don't do sugar. Start, and just like that, guys, we've got ourselves a nice 20-ounce cappuccino coming out. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo ha estado? Todo muy bien. So guys, yes, of course there's a couple of Starbucks along the way, but I'm not the biggest fan of Starbucks coffee. It always tastes burnt to me, and it's like 118 pesos for a cappuccino this size, or 92 for a grande. And here you can see 37 for the big one, 42 for the jumbo, and it is absolutely delicious. Check this espresso as it comes out. Right, wait for it, and There she blows. Absolutely delicious. And guys, when you're driving a BMW, you do have to put premium in it. So I'll take this 50% savings anywhere I can get. All right, guys, so pro tip number one of the day is this delicious cappuccino so we can get properly Java wasted. But the next pro tip is sweet, juicy, and delicious. Where you sit in the Tulum traffic, we got that in spades. But yeah, Tulum, a little bit of traffic here on Sunday. All right, guys, one more pro tip right here before we get to the sweet and juicy pro tip. Download music. There's no signal out here. Beautiful, beautiful part of the journey, but make sure you have your playlist for this gorgeous road trip downloaded and ready to go. All right, my friends, just up ahead, I have the number one mistake for you to avoid on this road trip. It's gonna save you potentially thousands of pesos and a ton of stress. I'm gonna put up on Google Maps exactly what I mean, so pay attention. This one's important, guys. Good luck sleeping. All right, guys, when you see this sign right here, Carrillo Puerto, 17 kilometers, that's time to look alive. And spoiler alert, guys, you do not, by any circumstances, want to go through Carrillo Puerto. Do not go through that town. It will cost you probably at least 1,000 pesos, if not more. I've heard of people paying up to 3,000 pesos. And the speed limit, the deal is the speed limit I think is only like 10 kilometers or 20 kilometers an hour, which is like, no, it's 20 kilometers an hour, which is 12 miles an hour, something like that, something nonsensical. But even if you do go that slow, the police tend to see you from the oncoming traffic and they'll turn around, and if they think you're a foreigner, they will turn around and pull you over and say that you were speeding, even though they have zero proof and zero way of telling that you were speeding, especially because they're not even from behind you. They're generally gonna whip a Yui and pull you over if they see you from the oncoming lane. So I'm gonna show you exactly where to take a detour. And guys, under no circumstances do you try to save 30 or 38 pesos or whatever it is and just say, oh, I'll just go slow and go through this town. Don't go through this town. There's nothing to see there, and it's only gonna cost you cash and a headache. All right, guys, here's the part. We're gonna take the 307D detour right here. We're gonna go right. And then this is the key right here. Chetumal Quota. Stay to the right. Avoid this as if it's like going off a waterfall to your doom. And this is like going to a nice smooth stream. Now you know, guys, I'll let you know what the fee is. I think it went up, but still, guys, I know it's not 1,000 pesos, and I know we're gonna save time and a headache. I really don't like being extorted to start off my vacation funsies, so absolutely turn right back there. Now you know, and if you're finding value in this, all I ask, smash the like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already. All right, guys, so with this handful of change right here, this little handful of coins, we're gonna save probably 1,000 pesos. 1,000 pesos. So pay attention. I'll let you know the exact price here in a moment. Yeah, and that's just it. This is prettier than Felipe Carrillo Puerto as well. Trust me, this is way prettier than going through the center of that town. I have nothing more to say, so except this is prettier. All right, here is the toll booth, guys. So just pay attention. We got Agustina on the camera work so that we can be safe, and she's gonna keep filming so we can show you the exact process. Thank you, Agustina. Here we go, Plaza de Cobro, 500 metros, and let's see what this is up to. I think it was 30 pesos for caseta, and this one is open right here, just so you know exactly what to expect. And let's see the tarifas. They are autos 38, so they raised it from 30 to 38 pesos. How many pesos do we have here, August?
38.
38. Wow, she's prepared. Okay, so we have 38 pesos right there, and yes, they raised it from 30. And you're kind of, it's one of the most blatant scams in all of Mexico, and there are many. 38, ¿verdad? Aquí tiene. Because why is that? Well, I'll tell you, I'll explain why in just a moment. Gracias. Que le vaya bien. So the reason it's one of the most blatant scams in all of Mexico is that you either pay that or you pay the police. You're going to pay some pesos either way. You have no choice, so you might as well just accept it and have fun. Okay, vamos para Bacalar.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Woo! Okay, guys, now that we have avoided the #1 biggest mistake, we need to survive the #2 biggest mistake, and that's hitting unmarked speed bumps, unpainted speed bumps. And these are big speed bumps, guys. This is no joke. This one is slightly painted, but some of them have warning signs, maybe 10, 20 meters right in front of them. Some have no warning signs and they're not painted. So the moment you get south of Carrillo Puerto, these speed bumps now become enemy #1, especially to the front end of your vehicle. So you've been warned, guys. If you rent a car and this is your first time driving this stretch, do not take your eyes off the road, because the speed bump that you don't see is the one that absolutely destroys your front end and can absolutely ruin your day and cause some lower back pain, which would make kayaking in the lagoon not so fun. So that's the big thing to look out for. And we basically have those speed bumps continually for the next 80 kilometers, 99 kilometers actually, until we turn onto the Costera highway to get down to the final stretch to Bacalar. So, and guys, it's not all problems along the way. Sometimes we have sweet and juicy surprises. So as promised, I have a sweet, juicy, and cheap pro tip coming up for you shortly, and I'll put up on Google Maps exactly where that is when we get there. Alright guys, I've now lost my Persol sunglasses. Now that Agustina sees how good everything looks through those nice Italian sunglasses, I am now left sunglassless. ¿Me robaste la gorra, los lentes?
Yeah, of course. In easy, more pretty.
Oh mames, sérveme un mate entonces. Guys, as promised, the sweetest pro tip of the day, Pineapple Town is what I call this place right here. I'll have to think of the actual name. I believe it is Pedro something. But guys, 3 for $100 on the pineapples. You know, we gotta stop up here and get some pineapples. This is literally, guys, you wanna stop here on your way back to Playa or on your way down to Bacalar if you want to bring some pineapples with you. 3 for $100 of the juiciest, sweetest pineapples you'll ever have in your life. That's why you watch so you get pro tips, juicy, sweet pro tips. ¿Quieres piña?
Of course.
All right, we're getting some pineapples. All right, guys, this is Pedro Antonio Santos, but I just belovingly call it Pineapple Town. Let's go see about these pineapples. Pedro Antonio Santos, I can't remember, but Pineapple Town, I can most certainly remember. Oh, good stretch right there. Oh, stretch out the old back. Woo. All right, guys, so you can see these really, really big ones, 2 for $100. We've got Agustino over here picking out some nice, juicy, ripe ones. She is the queen of picking out fresh and ripe pineapples. ¿Qué
You need to
opinas?
see the color.
You need to see the color and then
what is it? The olor, el mel?
smell it. Yeah.
Ooh, this is good.
Y quitar una hoja.
Yeah, but sometimes this is
That's
a
it.
little brown, but
Yeah. As long as it, okay. Si quitas de dos. All right, so we got a good
we
one there.
need to stay bien
Falta
seguros.
dos. Don't get distracted. 2 more. Here, I'll hold this one.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, pineapple almost the size of my head, 3 for 100 pesos. Boop. Now you know. Type pineapple in the comments if you're a pineapple lover like us. Find another good one. God, that.
Oh.
Yes. Win, 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 winner. The smell is magnificent, guys. The smell alone is worth the stop. So guys, and it's not only Pineapple Town, it's really just produce town. Some of the juiciest, look at this right there. Some of the juiciest mangoes as well. Absolutely delicious, juicy mangoes.
It's like an alien.
Yeah, it's like an alien. Pretty sure it's passion fruit, right? Not an alien. Ciruela. These are so good. Such a good source of vitamin C. So guys, one of the biggest benefits of renting a car is you get to stop here and load up in Pineapple Town. Now you know. You like Pineapple Town?
Of course.
It's your favorite?
It's my favorite. I like
Wait till you see
piña.
Bacalar. Now we can cut these up, put them in the cooler, take them out to some secret spots, teasing the next video in Bacalar. Dale, vamos. So we got the precious cargo loaded up right there. And guys, that's just the thing. If you take the ADO bus, you cruise right past Pineapple Town and you don't get to stop. So definitely rent a car from Car to Go from Steven, my good friend. All right, guys, let's hit the road. Augustina's face after her first time seeing the lagoon in Bacalar. The color.
No.
Woo! Let's go!
Oh, it's turquesa.
Sí, de 7 colores. Absolutely inolvidable. Guys, this is why you stop in Pineapple Town. That's why you rent a car. 31 pesos, 32 pesos a kilo, and this one pineapple is over 2 kilos, so you're actually at 64, 65 pesos for this one pineapple instead of 3 for 100. Pineapple Town for the win. Way better than the Super Aki here in Bacalar. So my friends, there you have it. How to get your vehicle, your rental car, hassle-free from the airport, Tulum, Puerto Morelos, Playa del Carmen, wherever. And then the biggest mistakes to avoid, those gnarly speed bumps, Felipe, Carrillo Puerto, and that nasty extortion. Just take the bypass. Recapping how to have the best time, get that cappuccino from Gomart and avoid the speed bumps and stop in Pineapple Town. But guys, the trip has just begun. So in the next video, we're gonna fully cover lodging. We unpacked a lot in this video. I was gonna show the breakfast buffet for the bonus material, but the video is gonna get too long, so I'll show that in the next video, which will be all about lodging. And guys, I'm gonna tease it right here. This place is going to blow your mind. We're gonna do some kayaking, maybe some sailing, and look at this view right here. Spoiler alert, we're staying right in front of the lagoon. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping in. Rope Monster out.